Hey guys, Brennan here with All About DIY, coming to you on a chilly Monday morning. How's it going, everybody? Start of the work week. It sucks, I know. Um, Anyways, I just wanted to do a video on my 75-gallon tank. Before I turn the light on, I want you guys to know that this is just kind of a temporary thing for these guys. I realize it's a little bit overstocked. It sucks. I hate this, but it's the only place I could put these guys while I got carpet in my house. So yeah, had to take down the 400. So anyways, this is it. I've got 2 Tiger Oscars in here, an Angel, 2 Clown Loaches, a Jack Dempsey, some other cichlid slash convict hybrid. I've got a Cynodontis catfish, and I've got a Pleco in here. So I mean, it doesn't look too bad, it doesn't look too overcrowded, but I just don't like it. I like to have my fish in a tank that they have a lot of room in. So yeah, this sort of pains me, but you know, it is what it is, and I had to do it. So there's that. So this is a 75-gallon tank. On it, I am running a Fluval C4, a Via Aqua 230 canister filter, which is okay. I'm gonna do a review on that and a breakdown here pretty soon. It's just got 2 air-powered filters, 300-watt heater. Another Rio 400 or so power head in the corner to try to, get the circulation going and keep stuff off the bottom. This is a bare bottom tank. I did a 50% water change on it yesterday. I try to do a 50% water change at least once a week. Other times I'll do it just a 10% every other day or so, just to make sure their water's nice and clean. Because when Oscars, when they're in crappy conditions, the water's not good. They're being overfed or underfed. Overstocked. Their water's not clean. They get hole in the head, and they get fin rot, and they get ick, and they just go to hell in a handbag, so to speak. So I don't like that to happen to my Oscars. I love Oscars. They're one of my favorite fish. Unfortunately, people get them as cute little guys, and they think they're just going to stay that size, and they end up growing up to be 12 inches long, and they're breaking the tanks, and they're pulling out plants, and they're beating up other fish and all that stuff like that. But if you get them as a pair, and you have them with other fish that can handle the Oscars, or at least hide for that matter, they're gonna do okay. As you can see, these guys are real mellow. They don't rip the tank out. There's an Anubias up there at the top that I use for getting rid of nitrates and things like that in the tank, extra nutrients, and they haven't pulled it out once. They haven't wrecked this driftwood once. So depending on how you set your tank up, Oscars can do really well with plants or not. With other fish or not. So there's that. They're just really good fish. I don't really want to turn this into an Oscar review, but I like these fish a lot. I feed them a mixed variety of foods. I feed them just these little Aquion pellets. I feed them some red shrimp. Got a big old jug because they're hungry. They know what's good. I feed them algae wafers because they are herbivores, or not herbivores, I should say omnivores. And I also feed them these little tiny miniature cichlid pellets as well. So they get a mixed diet. They also get bloodworms and brine shrimp. So feed your Oscars well. Keep their water clean. Keep them with, I got a lot of tank mates in this one, but keep them, in a big tank. Like this tank, this 75-gallon, should only have those 2 Oscars, and that's it. At minimum, I believe. So, yeah, with that being said, I realize I don't have this set up ideally, but like I said earlier, this is just a holding tank for now until I get the 400 back up and running. So, yeah, keep your water clean if you're going to overstock, or if you have to, or, if you have to do something like I just had to do. Keep it clean, feed them well, and you'll have success. So anyways, with that being said, I just kind of want to show you a video of one of my other tanks. I don't do a whole lot of videos, or haven't yet, on my tanks, but yeah, so this is just one of them. I have this one in my garage, and I like it a lot, actually. It's fun. It's just hardscaped. There's no substrate. It's easy to keep clean. Whatever you can see on the bottom is what happens since last night at about 6. So as you can see, these fish create a lot of waste, and I feed pretty minimally. So yeah, be careful. Do not overfeed. only feed your fish what they can consume in about 2 minutes or 3 minutes. If there's waste, if there's other stuff floating around in the tank, other food and pellets and whatever else floating around after 2 or 3 minutes, you're overfeeding. And as we all know, if you've ever had an Oscar, those things can eat and eat and eat, and in which case they will poop and poop and poop, and then in turn you will have to water swap and clean and clean. So just keep it to a minimum. They don't need to eat a whole crap load of food twice a day, 3 times a day. And anyways, the food nowadays is so packed full of nutrients they don't even need that much of it. So just keep it to a minimum. Anyways, I'm gonna feed them for you guys, show you what they do, and then I'm off to work. Fun. So here goes. Couple of pellets in there, no big deal. Couple of shrimps, that's it. I sprinkle a couple of these mini pellets in here for the angel and the clown loaches and the other littler fish in this tank. A couple of those in there, something like that. And then last I'll put a couple of flakes in there just for the angel and the Cynodontis catfish and the clown loaches. They like a couple of flakes every now and then. So yeah, that's it. That's all you got to do. That's all they need. They don't require a crap load of food, especially for feeding twice a day. If you're only feeding once a day at night or in the morning, maybe you could give them a little bit more. But I mean, why? They don't need it. They'll just eat and eat and eat until they freaking explode. So just keep it to a minimum, and they'll be happy and healthy, and you won't have to clean it so much. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and you guys have a great Monday, and I'll be back with another video shortly. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.